Jordan Long here, and today I'm going to talk about, you know, okay, why fair use doesn't work. Now, the reason that I making this moving show is because fair use is a part of the copyright law, at least in the United States, probably in other countries, where as long as you're using content for reviewing or criticizing or commentating or educating or parroting purposes, then it is deemed fair use of the content and it's not copyright infringement. Now on YouTube and probably also in Daily Motion and even VidMe, there are people who know this but choose to file it as copyright, choose to claim it's copyright infringement or whatever they want to call it. And if you happen to be one of the sundarious people, and there are a lot of sundarious people out there who do practice fair use, this will become a headache. You constantly hear about these people. They come on and they always tell you stuff like, I was reviewing this, I was criticizing, I was parroting, I was commentating, I was educating, I was doing everything right, and then they had to flag it for committing copyright infringement. And now I found myself going through the I found myself, filling out the counterclaim or emailing someone at YouTube, but they don't tend to get back at me. Yeah, in some cases, you ask yourself, why would anybody want to do it? Like me personally, after seeing everything that happens to users, that's why I don't do anything that constitutes as fair use. Now, some people are going to argue and say, that's your own choice. Well, I can't. First, I don't have any programs besides Native Video Recorder to even record a moving show. Two, I don't have any other programs to make to take content, to forte and wit and forte it, okay? And then knowing me, the same thing will happen regardless. It's very easy to get in trouble with it. But does that stop those people? No, of course not. These people say, not they say it, I do fair use, okay? I'm not committing copyright infringement, but they keep claiming that it is. Yeah, I guess it's a fight that people with fair use have to keep on dealing with. They don't tell you that when you're on YouTube. I mean, you already know. It's like you have to keep on re-educate. You have to keep learning what fair use is, and then you got to keep on relearning what constitutes as copyright infringement, just so you can count their claims. Because some people out there may not like the criticism, the commentary, the parody, or the learning of it. Yeah, well, some people don't like fair use. Fair use is real. But I think there's some people out there who don't recognize or don't believe in fair use. Yeah, remember when I made that one moving show long back about laws, saying that a law is only real as long as people actually believe in it, or follow it? Well, some people choose not to follow or choose not to believe fair use. Fair use is a section of copyright law, don't get me wrong. But there are some people who choose not to accept copyright. They choose not to believe in it. So to them, they don't consider it a law because they don't believe in it. Okay? And that seems to be the mentality of some of these people. At least that's my beholding to why some of these people do it. Is they don't believe fair use exists. They don't believe fair use being, so they choose not to believe in its being. But a lot of times even though they claim that, a lot of these moving show companies, farcier show companies, even moving game companies, end up losing court cases because they chose to not believe in fair use when fair use actually was a real section of copyright law. So, but I just choose not to. You know, if you do something like that, you're in the right, but then you end up getting yourself in all kinds of trouble. Yeah, you end up getting yourself in all kinds of trouble, you know. If you want to avoid being falsely accused of violating copyright, then I wouldn't do fair use. If you want to do fair use, sure, you're in the right, but there's going to be a lot of people claiming you're in the wrong. Then you lose your good standing with either copyright, you know, have to worry about all that stuff. Yeah, that's why I don't do anything that constitutes as fair use. Okay? Yeah, I made some parody videos of some parody moving shows of some people's stuff, but at the end of the day, it wasn't like I was actually using their actual content, you know. So that's about it. You know, yep. So I know some of you people out there are going to say, "Oh, so you just don't do fair use." Yeah. I personally choose not to do it because I know of all the crap I know all the stuff that happens to a person when they do it. Okay? I've watched other moving shows. I've read what other people written, you know. I'm not ignorant to people getting falsely accused of committing copyright infringement when they're doing fair use. I'm Jordan Long, and I'll see you later.